Now, is that thing always rolling?
It actually just ran out of battery, but yeah, it does roll.
Yeah, because I see it flash and I don't see it flash.
Yeah, it'll beep when it runs out of battery. So.
And then what do? You go home, you put that all on the computer, you start editing.
Yeah, that's and I'll airdrop whatever I have.
Invite chicks over, throw on some photos, and just let it ride.
Take it off.
Like I can't imagine how much, because if anybody's out there who understands content, this kid's filming all week. Right. So even if he does want to make a quick video, he still has hours of footage to review.
Yeah.
So the elimination process, you know how to make edits. You ride and then you post in the same day. CJ, you do the same thing. Like your elimination process of content must be insane.
Yeah, it's about 10 hours to cut down the fat and then another 10 hours to do everything else. So it's a 20-hour process.
And what's
break
cool
it down,
too is about you filming your own content. You remember certain things that happen throughout the day. Like, oh, this part sucked. We can skip through this. Okay, boom, here's a banger.
Yeah, that's
here.
the key. I want to ask you that, Twitch. I actually want to go around the table. Twitch, when making video parts for the younger generation who's making content now, what is the key to like putting out content?
I think the key for me is making the video for myself, not for other people.
And
I don't care what anyone else thinks. Like I'm making a video that I think is cool. And if you like it, cool. And if you don't, I could care less. Like I'm not, I think that's the thing too with Moto. A lot of dudes try to force edit, like force videos and force content where I'm like, people are like, oh, you need to post more, or you need to post more on YouTube, where I'm like, I do the same shit in my backyard every day. I'm not going to make a video of the same thing. To me, it gets boring. You know what I mean? So I just make videos that I think are cool. And if you like them, cool. And if you don't, whatever. And if I don't have content to post that week, I don't post.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the craziest things with you, CJ, was we were talking about our new class. And we were like, yo, when we create this new class, we want to make content that's authentic and real. We want to throw it on CJ, have him do wheelies down the street, show people that we have literally the best class for men on our chains. And CJ's like, yo, we don't even need to film that on a camera like what Wayne and Loco. Like, just film it on my phone and rip that thing straight to the feed. And so many brands and people now are so cautious of like, oh, it needs to look pretty. It needs to be on a handheld or DSL.
Do it raw.
And yeah, and CJ's like, no, let's just rip that straight from the phone. One, because I don't think Concrete Cowboys own a camera. Two is I think it's easier for them to just shoot content, go straight from the phone. How do you look at content when you're making video parts?
I just like being creative, you know, like the best part, just like Twitch said, you know, just like getting out there and just making videos. I do it for myself, just kind of just the adrenaline rush, you know, being in the streets is like definitely the most fun, you know, when we build the ramps and do stuff like that and get, you know, ride the gutters. The gutters are gnarly, but
even just you guys doing burnouts out here in the alley where there's no cops, like it still gets my heart racing.
Oh,
I
for
get all
sure.
excited.
That's all tight.
Yeah, so
like,
I mean, look at this right here. This is CJ doing a wheelie on the bagger.
Is that the 60 bridge?
Yeah,
this is
I
love that bridge.
Yeah.
How about you, SurRonster? What do you look at like when you're trying to make content? Can I do I get to call you by your real name or just SurRonster? By the way,
SurRonster is my real name. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, amen. Amen.
It's never been given, dude.
It's like at Disneyland when you try to go like to Mickey Mouse, like, yo, what's your shh. I'm like, yo, I'll fight you right now.
It's Mickey Mouse, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Yeah, talk to me. So when you make your content similar to CJ or Twitch, and for the younger kids that look to you as like inspiration, what's the best way to make content, you think, and then put it up?
Well, I like how you're talking about the rawness of it. And I think as AI and all this sort of artificial perfection is coming out on us, people are going to crave more and more authenticity and just human creation and creativity. And it's kind of exciting, actually. Like the pressure of making a perfect video or a perfect photo is kind of lifted now that AI can do that. Now it's actually, people want the imperfection. They want to see your mistakes. They want to see you crash. Not that anyone wants to crash, but I think that's what people are going to want more and more. So that's how I approach my videos, is like, how can I just be real? Like there's so much perfection, fake perfection out there. How can I, keep it like that?
What about the blueprint right now? I feel like you have kind of laid the blueprint for making like e-ride content, right? Like people that go out and then go back home and show like the reviews and then break down the bikes. Like you kind of laid it out how, and I've seen a lot of younger creators now kind of copy your style and look, and it's cool. It's probably flattering. I would hope that you take it as a sign of, you know, like accomplishment and not like, don't get too jealous and, you know, start freaking out on these kids. Sure. But what do you think the key is like for them with your blueprint? Is it to be authentic? Is it to review bikes? Is it to kind of go out there and try to do wheelies?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't claim any kind of blueprint. I think there's really only so much you can do, and I just try to do that. But no, I think just like Twitch, everyone's saying it's inspiring to just do it for yourself, and people will be interested. The right people will be interested. So, but it's hard to give advice to someone because really it has to come from within. Like if you want to make videos, you shouldn't need anyone to give you advice, or you should just be out there doing it.